Thanks for joining us. My name is Tyler, and this is my dad,
Dave.
And we are 2Gen Fragrance Review. Today, we are doing a house review of sorts.
Yes.
We are going to the house of Yves Saint Laurent, and we have 3 of their pretty popular fragrances that we're going to run through right now and give our reviews of them from a millennial and a baby boomer.
That would be me, by the way.
Yeah. Our first one up is YSL L'Homme Ultime. And I believe this is discontinued.
I'm pretty sure.
What I heard.
It might not be easy to find at discounters in particular.
And so this is a flanker of YSL's L'Homme, but people say that it is just way better than the original.
It's great. Oh, I guess I gave my opinion.
Yeah,
already.
you did. You already did it. We're spraying it in there. We know what this smells like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So opens with ginger and grapefruit, but then also the main note that runs through it the entire time.
The entire time.
Cedar.
It is so much cedar.
It is cedar.
So
yeah.
it's easy to say to you right now,
Yeah.
if you do not like the note of cedar in any of your fragrances, you don't even need to worry about this.
In a ton of fragrances, cedar's in the base anyway.
Yeah, it is.
But in this case, it is the opening, the mid,
right,
the
and
base.
you feel like you're smelling a freshly cut piece of cedar.
Yeah.
It really, like a cedar closet. Or
Yeah, I have a
think about
perfect
that.
example actually. The first time I smelled Ultime was after he bought it, and I wore it for, 20 minutes, and I looked at him and I said, holy crap, this smells like a cabin. Like, it smells like my cabin in Maine. I have a cabin in Maine, and it is cedar planked, the entire thing. And when I wear it, I smell like I'm sitting inside my cabin.
Which is a nice place.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is, so yes, cedar is the main note. It is a fantastic fragrance.
It really is. I do tend to think of it as more of a mature fragrance because of that wood note.
Yep.
The grapefruit's nice when you open, and it's still there throughout, but it's nowhere. I mean, it is a cedar-based scent. I think 90% of what I smell is cedar.
There's a little bit of floral with a rose in there, but again, mostly cedar.
Yeah, the rose is a nice offset.
It does. Usually we don't like rose, but it does.
Yeah.
It's good.
Absolutely.
And it retails for about a 100 mils, about $87 on discount.
That's about right. Yep.
I mean, YSL's expensive. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
So, Ultime is great. Spring, summer, probably can pull it off in the fall.
Oh, yeah.
Daytime.
You know what? I think you could put several sprays on and maybe even make it through the winter. That cedar will cut through some cold.
It could, but it's...
I get it.
He's more spread it across the year on every fragrance we talk about. But for me, I'm very season specific. Either way, this one's good, and it's great fragrance. Anyway, okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Next up is YSL L'Homme Cologne Bleue. So another L'Homme flanker.
Blue, it's right, and it's blue.
And it is blue.
And the color of it's blue.
Also blue. It says Cologne Bleue, but it's an EDT, which is interesting.
It is.
But anyway, let's spray it in the air.
Now, I have to the story behind this is I kind of got this by accident.
It was definitely by accident, not kind of.
It was truly by accident. I'm not going to go into details, but I did not expect to ever smell this fragrance.
Yep.
Mainly because I'm not a huge fan of blue scents. Not a huge fan. I'm saying I love some of them, but some of them are very similar. I think that most people would agree with that. Once you start branching out and calling Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel, ultimately blue is blue. But I have to tell you, when I sprayed this on, I found the notes. Okay, there were C notes that come in. You smell a little lavender. Yeah, it's nice. It's a blue scent, and I was kind of like, okay, this is a blue scent. And then, about 20 minutes in, I smelled some florals that were masculine florals, very, very nice florals, and ultimately, there's some patchouli in there, which really settles in, and there's an apple. You can take an apple note out of there too. I have to tell you, this was one of the most pleasant surprises of this month for me.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. It's a keeper for me.
So I'd take his advice more for this one. I haven't smelled it a ton. It smells really good in the air. To me, it smells, again, just like a traditional blue fragrance, but the way he's describing it, I believe him that it turns into something much better than a standard blue
it is not a blue, quotation marks, a blue fragrance. It starts out that way, but it's not how it settles.
I would wear it based on what I'm smelling right now.
Yeah, it's a good scent. Yeah. It's really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's blue fragrance of spring, summer, obviously.
Yeah,
C notes.
yeah, I would definitely
Yeah.
lean that way. Yeah, this is not a fall scent. This is not a winter scent. It's, to me, it's, I mean, like I said, I think that patchouli, that lavender with a little apple mixed in, once it settles down, really kind of comes forward. And I know sometimes floral comes off to people as a unisex. It's not. I don't see it that way.
No.
I think it's a masculine floral, and I'm not. Tyler, you tend to be more into floral fragrances than I do.
That's true.
But yeah, this is one I would easily wear. It's a great office scent. I think during the warmer months. Yeah.
And last but certainly not least,
No, we saved a
an
really good
absolute banger. This is YSL La Nuit de l'Homme. Obviously, it's been talked about by everyone forever because it's fantastic. But we just have to talk about it and spray it.
Please spray it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good.
It is so good. It's a cardamom heavy scent
Very heavy.
with some lavender mixed in.
Yep.
But it's the it's the cardamom. You know.
Yeah, it does something with the cardamom.
Yeah.
You never smelled it quite like this before.
So the way that I would describe this, coming from someone my age, 100% a date night scent.
Yeah.
But how I like to put this is, I've told everyone how much I love Valentino Uomo Intense. Valentino Uomo Intense is a masculine going out scent.
Yep.
This one is sexy, like just straight up sexy scent. If you're trying to be sexy, that's it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it is.
I know what you mean.
It is. It's ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
another one that doesn't project super heavy, just like Uomo Intense. I mean, I think that's like a perfect comparison. They're both kind of in the same vein, but one's more masculine, one's more sexy. They're both kind of fragrances to bring significant other or whatnot in closer. But this one smells so good, like holy crap.
It's very good. Yeah, and I mean, I've been told by someone who did get close to me that it was like smelling a pheromone.
It has that effect.
Yes, it does.
So it's not a joke. You can read all of these things, but it's like, it's not a joke. It's real.
Not a joke. It's a pretty sexy scent.
Yeah.
No question about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is very well liked
Yeah.
by, at least by the other gender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not much more to say about
No,
it.
I mean, I don't think, honestly, I don't think any of these, to me, they were quite honestly, as I mentioned, the blue cologne was a surprise, but all of them were blind buys.
Yeah.
I had never smelled them before, and boy, oh boy, my collection really got some great additions with these 3 YSLs. They are really good scents.
So, by the way, I forgot to say the blue is about $77 for 100 ml, and the La Nuit is about 87 or something.
Yeah, it was 85, 87, somewhere in there.
Yeah. So either way, if you take anything from this video, you buy La Nuit and you wear it when you go out. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's all we got. Thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate your support. Tell us if you've tried these YSLs on. Tell us what you think. Recommend other YSLs or other colognes that might fall in the vein of these 3. And just like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for your support. And thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time.